Hey guys, so here's your video for 14-3 Daily Common Core Review. Remember, you should have already done this worksheet and you're watching this video to check your work. So let's look at number 1. Allie bought 3 shirts and 3 skirts with her on vacation. How many different combinations of outfits can Allie wear? So if she's got, here's one shirt. Here's another shirt. I know you guys have missed my fabulous drawing at school. And here is her last shirt. Okay, so she's got 3 shirts and 3 skirts. And how many combinations? Well, here's shirt 1, 2, shirt 3, and skirt A, B, and C. Sometimes it's easier to do numbers with letters so we can keep track a little bit better. So I could do 1A, 1B, and 1C. That's 3 combinations. 2A, 2B, 2C. That's 3 combinations. 3A, 3B, 3C. That's 3 combinations. And if I add all these together, I would get a total of 9 combinations. Which is not a name for this figure? A quadrilateral, a rectangle, a parallelogram, or a rhombus. Now, this is a topic we haven't covered yet. This was topic 11 for geometry. So, a quadrilateral, remember, we briefly talked about, has 4 sides. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so we know that that one's good. We're looking for which one is not. A rectangle has 4 sides that have square angles, right angles. So every single corner makes a square. Now, when I look at these corners, they don't make a square. Some of them are really wide and some of them are really pointy. So it's not a rectangle. Parallelogram means that if I extend the sides, they will never, ever, ever, ever touch, which is true. These sides will never touch, and these sides will never, ever touch. So it is a parallelogram. And a rhombus means that it has 4 equal sides and that are parallel. So this side is the same as this one, is the same as this one, the same as this one. The difference between a rhombus and a square is that a square, like a rectangle, has square angles or right angles. So it is a rhombus. So the only one it is not is a rectangle, B. 3, Mimi had 250 stamps in her collection. And then she bought, which means she's going to add some more stamps. And now she has 425 stamps. Let N represent the stamps that Mimi bought, which equation can be used to find out how many she bought. So she started with 250. She bought some more, and now she has 425. Which one most likely looks like this? It would be A. 250 plus the amount she bought equals her total at the end of 425. Number 4, Anita and her friends ate 6/8 of a rectangular pizza, which is an equivalent fraction for 6/8. So if I have my whole that I cut in half, half again for fourths, half of each of those for eighths, and I color in 6 of them, what is this the same as? This is my halfway mark. This is 1/4. This is 2/4. This is 3/4 and 4/4. So is it the same as 1/2, my 1/2 mark? Nope, it's too much. What about 2/3? Can I sort these into thirds? Nope, I can't because I can't divide 8 by 3. 3/4. Here's 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. Oh, they share the same line. It could be. Or 1 whole. Well, it doesn't fill up the whole thing because I'm still missing 2 pieces. So it would have to be C, 3/4. Vincent drove 420 miles last week. This week he drove 32 fewer miles. How many miles did he drive this week? So fewer means I'm going to subtract. Remember those keywords. So I have 420 minus 32. I'm going to stack them up here on the side because that'll help me out a little bit. 0 minus 2 I can't do, so I'm going to borrow from my tens place. So instead of 2 10s, now I have 1. And I turn those 10s into 1s, so now I have 10 1s. 10 minus 2 is 8. I only have 1 10, so I can't take away 3. I have to borrow from the hundreds. I had 4 hundreds, but I'm borrowing 1, so now I have 3 hundreds. That 100 I borrowed turned into 10 10s. So now instead of 1 10, I have 11 10s. 11 minus 3 is 8, and 3 minus 0 is 3. So he drove 388 miles. Yeah. There should be one in the orange crayon box. Look in Charlotte's crayon box. All right. Number 6. Mr. Tyler bought, 2 shirts for $18 each.
Can I have one of your pencils?
I don't know if they're sharpened, buddy. They're not sharpened yet, so you'll have to wait a minute, okay? So he bought 2 shirts for $18 each. Each tells me, shh, you guys, get crazy. Each tells me I'm going to multiply. So I have 2 times the 18 each. So I know that's the amount for shirts. Okay. He also bought a hat for $9. It says a hat, which means 1. So 1 hat times $9 is going to be that amount for his hat. If he paid with a $50 bill, how much change should he get back? So this is one of our multiple step problems that can be kind of tricky. Figure out how much he spent. Not right now. In a minute, Harrison. So we need his total amount that he spent, and then we're going to take 50 and minus that total amount to get his change. Not right now, in a minute. I'm on the last problem. When I'm done with this, I'll trade you. Just take hers. All right, so 1 times 9 we know is 9. Now, 2 times 18 is a little bit harder. 2 times 10 is 20, and 2 times 8 is 16. When I add those partial products, 2 times 18 is 36. You can also check your work with a calculator while you're at home. So 36 plus 9 will get me 45 is how much he spent. Now, if he paid with $50, he's going to want his change. He's not going to just give him the extra. So 50 minus the 45 he spent would be $5 change. If there's any of these that you missed, go ahead and go back to your worksheet and make sure that you double check your answers. And if you need to fix anything, go ahead and look at what mistake you made and then how to fix that mistake. Don't just change it because it's the wrong answer and put the right answer. I want you to think about how did you get that answer and what mistake did you make in your thinking. If you still need more help, I'm only an email away. See you next time.